I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes from George, who wants to know my thoughts on SJWs, which I just learned has nothing to do with the English author S.J. Wyman, which is unfortunate, as that's largely what I prepared for today. Instead, it seems to be a rather controversial term for a type of activist. It's a curious term because it started off as a derogatory insult, and yet it has been taken as a sort of badge of honor by the so-called SJWs, these social justice warriors. And it's a very curious thing. I don't wish to weigh in on the particulars of these conflicts. I find that if I want to spend my whole day engaged in political brouhahas, I'll just ask some kindly person to reanimate Robert E. Howard. But no, instead I'm drawn to how these terms both connect and divide us. People use SJW and all manner of other euphemisms, of alt-right, of snowflakes, and the like. And in the end, it seems to little avail. All of these various arguments that take place largely in social media are like so much artillery fire, sort of landing on opposite sides of one another. They're producing much heat and violence, but little progress. Frankly, it all reminds me rather of trench warfare. And I suppose it's all well and good that the youth of today are engaged in this particular type of warfare instead of murdering each other in the fields of Belgium. Really, anything's better than doing anything in Belgium, but that's beside the point. If you wish to engage in these particular fracas, and instead of actually talking with one another, trying to engage and perhaps see one another's dignity, instead to hurl euphemisms, then by all means, you have my blessing, whether or not you're a social justice warrior or whatever the opposite of that would be. I suppose an anti-social injustice necromancer. As for the rest of you, you really should give S.J. Wyman a shot. He wrote about Cardinal Richelieu, you know. What have you done today? As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.